Hey, Kreese. I think I know what we are gonna do today. Deltarune fans carefully crafting the worst ducking theory you've ever heard. Sissy, are you homophobic? I'm Guy. She's dodging the question, Kreese. Dear Deltarune theorists, if the dark world is just them playing, then why is Birdly ducking dead? Wow. So sad that Kreese died of Hava. What's Hava? Have a nice day LMRO got him. Huh, has this been in my pocket the entire time? Kreese, where's Ralsei? You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Apartment complex, really? I find it quite simple. Based on what? Instead of showing Papyrus in Deltarune whenever Sans decides he will let you see his brother, he should show up with a little version of him and announce him as his little brother Mini Sans, and he just stands next to Sans for the remainder of the game. Don't look sad. You're never alone. You got Nubert, my man. Your mom. Your brother. Your boyfriend who looks like your brother. You. Kreese. What's with that pocket on your pants? Oh, Lancer is in here. Sup, Lancer? Darts. What if we got also you're wrong? What if he's not trying to hide information from people for either sinister or sympathetic reasons? What if he legit just never explains shit because he assumes everyone knows as much as he does already and there's no need and it'll be rude to mention it? Like at some point, Sissy's gonna make some remark that kinda sounds like it's about the player and also he takes her aside like Sissy please. We all know that Kreese is possessed by an amoral time god, but we need to be sensitive about it and Sissy's just we all know what? Hey kid, remember when you were 7 and playing Super Smashing Fighters online and the guy on the other end said he dang your mom? It's been a long time, hasn't it? My dad just called him Harry Potter goat with a hint of guy it might be over. God ducking damn it Kreese. Where the hell are we? Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Yes they deserve to die and I hope they burn in hell. Sissy acts like a jet to cover up their insecurities and self-esteem issues. Deltarune fans, that's so sad. Hope they can grow from this and become a better person. Birdly acts like a jet to cover up their insecurities and self-esteem issues. Deltarune fans, and I hope they burn in hell. Daddy has become so sexualized. Lancer just calls me bruh now. How people think Birdly would respond to you coming out as trains. Ooh, cringe. How he'd actually respond. Do you want me to edit your Miai on Tamagotchi life? Kreese, my father is dying. Please stop beatboxing. Kreese get the banana. Potassium get the queen. Is this Spamton? Free time. Well, volunteers needed. Lend us a hand. If you don't talk to Alphys in chapter 1. Kreese, where did you and Sissy go yesterday? She can't get mad because they are dressed in holiday appropriate attire. Deltarune chapter 3 predictions. So, when was the last time you saw your classmate Birdly? Just asking for my report. Why do I feel like this actually makes more sense than the alternative? Kreese created another dark fountain because of some evil ulterior motive. Kreese created another dark fountain because Sissy wanted to go on another adventure. The thing that's even funnier about the I only play mobile games line is that it's a ducking lie. The queen's already played an arcade game with Kreese by that point. She just said that to pass off Birdly. Thanks for the theories, MatPat. Good night sweet prince. Sissy's axe is actually a toothbrush. Brightly colored tip. Main-like blade. Long, curved handle. Face it, Noel. I'm super gross. AKA Sissy's type. Wag. At least I won't need a stepping stool to kiss her. Huck. Heh. Whoa, Noel. Where did your antlers go? Don't worry. I'm only shedding. This happens every winter. Oh okay. So you're shedding? You're shedding and farting? Sometimes I wonder how I taste lol. I can help with that. Chapter 2 took too long to complete. Chapter 1 was still an idea concept during its release. Sans in Smash Brothers. Tons of new mechanic. Severest pain during chapter 2 development. Cupid 19. Free. Oh my god. It's Sans Undertale. Tell him I'm so happy to see him. I've never seen that man before in my life. Nice to see you, Aga. Haha. Pro tip, how to write Spamton's speech. Reminder that Spamton is unable to say normal sentences and his words is often glitched or redacted to hide their true intent or emotion. His speech is censored with salesman lingo, ads, and other slang, so it's not just words in brackets. For example, he can't say a sentence like this. Are you 100% sure you really want to give me your heart-shaped object? He would actually say like this, light, nah, do you really consent to end-user license agreement for your heart-shaped object just for me? Number 1 rated salesman 1997. Toby Fox and Tammy Chan watching Fandom go crazy over a pixel they accidentally placed. Just call your parents, will you not? Yeah, of course. As soon as the sound of Toriel going upstairs plays, Sissy races to the couch. She never actually picks up the phone. She waits for Toriel to go off screen. The myth of consensual hugging. Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? I consent. I consent. I don't. The moral compass leaving my body when the girl bowling my best friend is heat. I meet someone. It's nice to meet them. The police will never find their frozen body. The case goes cold. Dear homeless dinosaur. Get your first sleepover ever. Get to sleep on a real couch. Wake up. Your friend just ducking plunged a knife into the gas line. And the house is exploding. How did Ralsei not turn into stone? How did Star Walker not turn into stone? How did the thrash machine not turn into stone? How did Nubad not turn into stone? The Birchin murdering people until the ghost child connected to you says, duck it, I'll tag along, I guess. 16 left. The chat psychologically abasing someone until they do terrible things on your command. Snowgrave? I don't know that spell. I'm telling you, Of course Sissy wouldn't want to ride the Ferris wheel with me. What? If I asked, she'd probably just laughed at me and push me to the ground and laugh some more and, gosh, maybe even curb stomp me too. Noel, what the duck are you talking about? Oh duck, what's wrong? Birdly just became my favorite character. This party snacks. Chris, we're in your classmate's funeral. You can only choose one to live with. Who do you choose? Why simp for? When you got Jevil makes us use a normal red soul, while Spamton makes us use the yellow one, so the next 5 secret bosses will make us use all the other soul powers. Egg on or egg off? I expect a lot from you. Well, I'm exceptional. Hee hee. And don't forget me, your ex-husband. Des. Could you mean Des nuts? Haha. Got him. Sissy, it's me, the devil, from the Bible. I'm here to convince you to do sin. Come with me, steal candy from children and small businesses. Not ice-mate though. Friendly reminder that these two mother duckers stem from the same character. Deltarune fans when chapter 3 doesn't star a grinning television with antennae named Mike. Joking about murdering Birdly because he's such an annoying prick. Learning about the hidden route where you can actually murder him. Nice crease. Now we know where the duck we are. How people draw certain characters. Said character in game. Today I'm running around Dark World with a pack of wild lesbians. Temmy's concept art versus Toby's concept art. There are 3 types of friends. I hope you're okay. Stop falling down the stairs. How'd the ground taste? I know I shouldn't be stealing the hospital's equipment, but this determination thing sounds like it could save Birdly. Wow, how did you get like that? Every time I'm forced to interact with random furniture, I do one push-up. Jesus Christ. I can't go to hell. I'm all out of vacation days. Too many excess vacation days? Take a goddamn vacation straight to hell. Unhinged yet Lexi Toby Fox characters who are seconds away from snapping and committing a felony club. Hey Ralsei, what does my tea taste like? Sissy, this is just lean. Chapter 2's development is going well. I had a friend try a beta version. she enjoyed it a lot. After, when I asked her favorite character from chapter 1 or 2, she said Birdly. I don't know what to do with this feedback. Hello Toby Fox, big fan, but can you please kill off Birdly? It would mean a lot to me. Thank you. I take it back. I take it back. Don't make me tap the sign. Spamton is half responsible for Snowgrave route as he gives the Thorn Ring and enables the player to use Snowgrave on innocent enemies. He only tries to stop you cause you're in his way of taking over, not because of atrocities you've done in Snowgrave. Accepting that Kreese is non-binary, doing the craziest mental gymnastics to misgender them, and say they aren't non-binary for some ducking reason. Don't forget, I forgot. Kids, could you lighten her up a little? Poof. Let go of me. I'm evil now. Like hell you are. What do you mean Ralsei will be evil? Have you seen him? A gust of wind can knock this guy over. If Ralsei turns evil, Sissy will pick him up by the scruff, like you would an angry kitten. Ralsei according to fan arts, fan theories. Kreese, if I lift up that hair and see a permanent Kubrick stare, I'm going to be very upset. Yes, I use Sissy's ultimate heal. How could you tell? Kreese get the banana. Imagine if you were friends with two bad guys, and you had to sit there while they both have an evil laugh contest with each other. Sissy and Lancer are having an evil laugh contest. Asriel, the angel of doubt. Ralsei, Raziel, the keeper of secrets and angel of mysteries. Me waiting for the Deltarune fandom to go insane after seeing the Titanfall, Hollow Knight, and Elden Ring fandoms go insane too after not having any news. Well then, why don't we close our eyes and think about what she's doing now? 2 days later. Hey Kreese, are you peeping on Ralsei again? I don't think that teaching him this technique was a good idea. Why won't you die? Pipis, son. You can't hurt me Kreese. Spamton Nia's attack dropped. Spamton Nia's defense rose greatly. Kreese used X/. Deltarune, but make it 2005. Ralsei chapter 3 battle dialogue leaked. Your guy now. That's my attack. Sissy disturb an homeless scientist living in hometown's bunker. What does the G stand for in Spamton? G Spamton. Lizards also don't stand on two legs or talk, so what's your point? Sissy's fanart is inaccurate, because lizards don't have breasts. They don't have hair either. Golly, bloody damn it Lancer, where the heck are we? Did you know? While using Take Care during the Viraviricon fight, Kreese has a 50% chance to use one of two outfits. Non-binary swag, anyone. Toby, adding more languages to the game. Toby, adding more languages to the game. Ralsei is Kreese's ideal self theory. Deltarune fans. Ralsei using your him. Chara is not equal to Kreese. This is an alternative story. As Toby said many times, it's not connected with Undertale. It's just something else. Kreese seen as yellow, like Frisk's. Chara's is not yellow. So, just because he's a parallelism of Chara, doesn't mean he's them in person. Hey. How do the fandoms work? Deltarune. God I wanna see this blue bad with knee pals. Or, same. Undertale, yellow. God I wanna see this blue bad with knee pals. Hello, human resources. Memes if Deltarune chapter 3 releases October 31st. Seaside letter. What if you wanted to cosplay as Noelle, but God said. Deltarune. Chapter 3 and 4. Is Noelle trains? Kreese Deltarune ruined my life. 3 pixels. Here's what you would look like if you were a Darkner or monster. Just got pulled over. Normal developers spends a long time creating character names. Toby Fox. This character is a monster kid. I will name them Monster Kid. So that's why Rude is in the hospital. Kreese uses they or them pronouns because they are non-binary. Kreese uses they or them pronouns because they are two people. with the second person being the player. My pronouns are they or them. And if you misgender me, sissy will eat your kneecaps. I'm sissy. How do you say non-binary in Spanish? The term non-binary can be translated to Spanish as no binaria or no binaria depending on the gender of the person. Your Deltarune YouTube video is getting attention. The whole reason Frisk and Kreese have they them pronouns is so the player can choose what gender they are. I still will say that Kreese is he. I misgender Kreese all the time. Proud transphobe. New Deltarune chapters haven't come out yet because every time someone says this thing wouldn't happen because that'd snack and be generic, and Toby wouldn't do that. Toby has to spend a day crying and then rewrite the game script. It would be so funny if Gaster was revealed to be a nobody goofy non-player character at the end of the game. Me if that shit ever happens. Most important chess piece. The King. Deltarune Chapter 1 Main Villain. The Bing. Second most important chess piece. The Queen. Deltarune Chapter 2 Main Villain. The Queen. Third most important chess piece. The Rook. Deltarune Chapter 3 Main Villain. The Rock. Deltarune theorists. No. The knight has to be a character we already know. The narrative wouldn't make sense otherwise. Character named Hetnik introduced in Chapter 4. Deltarune. The significance of Ralsei's horns. Spoilers ahead, obviously. Ralsei's horns can be seen for most of the game, usually bulging out of his hat. It is revealed near the end of the game that he's actually a right goat with pink horns. One would assume that his horns are just a cute little detail for him, but they are more important than you'd think. They've got a deliberate significance. You'll see by comparing Ralsei to Toby Fox's other goat characters. Toriel. Asgore. Asriel. God of Hyperdelt. Ralsei. It is apparent that out of all of them, only Asriel's kid form doesn't have horns. Toriel, Asgore, and Asriel's god form consistently have horns much like Ralsei. Whatever these anthrocaprine creatures are, it can be inferred that they grow horns when they are physically matured. So this gives us an idea of Ralsei's age. He's old enough to have grown a good pair of horns. The proportions of his head are also closer to Toriel's than Asriel's tiny little head. Ralsei's and Toriel's heads actually fit almost perfectly when overlaid. Conclusion. It is canonically legal to lewd Ralsei. Original. Gender swapped there. How long? Maybe a day. Maybe another 2 years. The entire audience when Ralsei is dying, but then he said you fool. You just tigered my Deltarune. And destroys the knight with near Firegrave. Interesting details. During both chapters, the only adult person we can tell about the Dark World and Fountains is Undyne. In both cases, she refused to believe Kreese. By cutting tires, Kreese managed to make Toriel call the police. 653. Open door in police code means the officer has right to enter into house without calling, knocking or warning due suspicion of robbery or attack or etc. I don't think Kreese is a knight, but really wants to make Undyne believe in all of this for some reason. Ring. That's all for today. Enjoy your weekend. Whoa. Sissy's got a Walkman. How retro. I wonder what she listens to. I bet it's super hardcore. Sigh. Poor PPI, poor PPI, poor PPO, PPI, pop, poor PPI. What's that? We are yourselves from the future. So cool. Wow. You were so pretty back then. You too, Mom. Know the work rules. Appropriate. I was abrasive to my classmates. Deltarune community. Or, you're sweet. Inappropriate. I'm a bit pretentious and bad at reading social cues. Deltarune community. Hello. Human resources? My favorite depiction of Toriyama is just his bird persona. It's so dinky. Headcanon Martlet is Birdler's older sister. How's it going, little bro? Don't distract me in my gamer zone. Kreese. I thought communism was bad. That's just another facet of how the Cold War is still affecting our perception of economics. Kreese, it's been 3 hours. Shut the duck up about Karl Marx. Kreese. My son. I saw you kissing Sissy. I'm very homophobic. Crease, I remember ya, Snowgraves. God ducking dammit Crease. I told you not to dig straight down. Just wanted to say I have massive crush on you. Oh, who's the other guy? I added him for moral support. LMAOOOO, are you serious? I'm here for you man. Do your thing. How to fight depression. How to fight loneliness. How to fight sands. For $50,000, you could absolutely humiliate yourself. Or buy 1,250 Lancer cookies. Apparently there is a gene side route like the one in Undertale, and it has a lot of lore. I should totally play it. That innocent girl didn't deserve to be so traumatized, and the bird didn't deserve to be killed. Guys, look at my FemCrease drawing. The drawing in question. I hate when we talk about Deltarune, and they say the player, like it is a character in the game. My brother in Christ, you are the player. GTA 6 is likely to hit the shelves before we get our hands on Deltarune Chapter 7. As Gore and Rude's relationship. Best homies. Guy lovers. MIT researchers make breakthrough on marionette strings that allow paralyzed man to walk. Scrodinger's polycule. I do not know if Crease and Noel will kill each other over Sassy until I open the box. Polyamory. Shut up. The Deltarune ending, just how I remember it. I guess the real Deltarune was the friends we made along the way. Snowgrave route, but Birdly is forklift certified. Birdly effortlessly countered the spell with his forklift. People, is this how humans reproduce in Deltarune or Undertale? Their friendship will be tested. So the skateboard level is after this one, yeah? Why does nobody talk about this dialogue line from Sans? My bro creates dark fountains and he's the roaring knight.